pressure you. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to have some fun and I don't want it to end. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Stop waiting, boy, and just
Hey sweeties, it's your girl Candy and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey. And y'all all know Cousin Patches.
Hi, sweetie sugars and spoons.
So we're going to do, I'm going to say a mini sweet and greet, but we'll see how that goes when we get to reading, child. All right. And for those of y'all like, Candy, why you got on glasses? Well, y'all know for a minute there I took a job as a, a fraud analyst. And so that was staring at a computer for 10 hours a day. So I have severe eye strain. So looking at any computer, like any screen, I can see. I no longer can see. Can I sue for that? Do I have a lawyer that watches this? Can I sue them for messing up my eyeballs?
Yeah.
Because they ain't got no protection on the computer? Somebody let me know.
Yeah, because my baby got spring eye joints and I'm not with that.
All right. So let's see here. Oh, we gonna read this one. It says, the subject line says, "Auntie, I have morals, I swear."
We gotta read it.
It says, "Hey, Auntie Candy and Whitney." Look, because Whitney usually is here.
Hi, Whitney.
I love you guys. You are our true inspiration. Literally, I live, Literally, I live my I live my life by what would Candy do?
That is so cute.
She said, "You can call me Brandy. I'm 18 years old and there's this guy. We can call him Sean. I had a crush on Sean for a long time before I was even allowed to like boys. Sean is my niece's cousin, but her parents aren't married, so to me, he's fair game. A couple months ago, me and Sean connected through my niece. He asked to meet up with me the same day, so I didn't hesitate to meet up with him. He is so fine." That's how she said it. That's how she said it. "And smells so good. I wanted to be myself, but when I'm around him, it's almost impossible to come out of my shell. After we met up, we would text, but it would be like pulling teeth to spark up a conversation with him. Even though when we were face to face, we would joke around, and even though I was still very shy, he made me feel comfortable when I was around him physically. He even went as far as telling me I was being dry when we were texting. We stopped talking for a period of time. Then he texted me out of the blue, maybe a couple of days later, and asked me to come outside with him. It was late, around maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night, but I didn't care. I was dying to see him again. Oh, I forgot to mention, he told me in a text message to fuck with him. That basically means let's move forward." Girl, I ain't that old. I know what that means.
Yeah, me too. Come fuck with the bag.
She said to move forward to maybe a relationship in Baltimore. LOL. He also told me he liked me, but he didn't tell me that when we were face to face. Anyway, we meet for a second time, and I think it went a lot smoother than the first, but still I was shy, but comfortable around him. We joked and everything once again. He barely said anything about the text messages, though. We went our separate ways. He texted me and we was talking for like a day, and then he didn't respond. When we was texting, he wanted to know if I would fuck with him. Again, I didn't give a straight answer because I felt like he was trying to tell me he wanted to have sex. In my mind, I was thinking, if you want to just have sex, say that. But I wanted him to be a man. Yes, this 18-year-old boy to be a man and just say it. Hell, I was going to give him the cat regardless. Jesus.
But come fuck with me don't always mean literally come fuck with me.
If I'm being honest, he is having a summer party in June. I want to attend. We haven't talked in months, since January or February. I've been wanting him forever, but since he stopped talking to me, I don't know if I should just come to his party because that's awkward, but I kind of want to make my move and redeem myself. So Auntie Candy and Whitney, should I go to the party and make my move, try to reconnect with him? I have morals, but if it turns out to be just sex, I'm completely fine with that. I really like him. I no longer have his number. I tried calling, texting, but nothing would go through. Sorry for grammar. Love you guys. Thanks in advance. Any advice would be helpful. Okay. Now, here's my thing. you're not gonna like what I got to say. So I'm gonna let Patches go first because my daughter is 18. So I don't want to hear about you just gonna give up the cat. I don't want to hear about some little nigga been running you around, playing with you, telling you I want you to come fuck with me, but then disappearing and then coming back and then so you're not gonna like my response because I'm reading this like it's Deja. I'm ready to whoop her ass right now. She ain't done nothing, but I'm ready to go kick in that door. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let Patches go first.
But this is coming straight from your great auntie, because your auntie, great auntie, because I've been through that several times at 18-year-old stage. But honey, I need to know, was you clear? Because that come fuck with me, like I said in the beginning. That can mean a whole lot of things. It don't always mean sexual. So, but the fact that since you came to the conclusion that you thought that's what it is, then, you know, I feel like assuming shit only makes you kind of ass. You need to actually find out what it was that he actually was meaning from that, and if that's really what it is. I would not come straight off letting him know that I was going to give you the cat anyway. Keep that to yourself, honey. Let him try to, you know, woo you a little bit for it, you know, even though we do be wanting it. I don't think it's nothing wrong, but, you know, with that. But I don't think you need to let them know, because you want a little bit more than that. You know your woman's worth. And should you go to this party, now he has not reached out to you, so this is not a good sign. Because, you know, hey, if you're not Facebooking me, Instagram, in some kind of way, even if you lost your phone, you can find me on Facebook. I'm sure you found us, so I'm sure that he could find you. But he didn't. But I guess like you said, you wanted to redeem yourself. So I would get really, really cute. I mean, super cute. Go ahead and get your makeup, lashes done, whatever you need, your hair, honey. And I would go to the party, and I would be settled, but I most definitely would try to let him make the first moves towards me. I would give him eye contact, and everything else is saying to him, come holler at a girl. Come fuck with me. So that's what I think you should do, is actually, you know, go to the party, see if you can get his attention without being so blunt about it, and then find out, is he just looking for a one-night stand, or, you know, a friend with benefits, or where that's coming from. But I will be sure to let him know what I want. I want, you know, if you want a relationship and more, cool, you know, but leave that, I'll give you the cat anyway out. Leave that out, because if they know that's on the table, they're going to pick the cat and run every time. Unless you're good with your craft, then they're going to keep coming back. But you're too young to be good with that, so you might want to wait to tell them that. That's my advice. What's your advice?
First off, don't be out here just being ready to give up the cat. Okay?
It's still a kitty. At 18.
First off, okay? Second off, the little boy is playing with you. So I wouldn't break my neck just because you know, there may be your little crush, there's been your little crush for a while, which is probably why you're willing to overlook him playing with your emotions and just telling you he want to be with you in so many words, because that's what you said it means there, like working towards a relationship, and then 2 days later disappearing, and then coming back, and then disappearing, and then coming back, and then disappearing for months. So I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket to mess with a little boy he's already playing silly little games. So why put more into it? You just have a crush on him, and I get it. But if you out there giving up the cat, then it's time to put your big girl panties on and realize when you need to be respected. He's not respecting you. Period. It doesn't make sense to play with your emotions. Why tell you in so many words you want to see where this could go and then disappear the next day? That's crazy. No. So me, I wouldn't put any more effort into it, personally. Now, if you want to go to the party and, like she said, show out and be cute as hell, and pay him no mind, then, I mean, you know, you 18, you can be petty. You can be petty. You still get a pass with that. You still get a pass with that. But I wouldn't give in to that. I wouldn't let him even smell it, personally. That's my advice on that. Don't be giving up the cat, though. Save it. Secure it. Okay? Okay? Okay.
Let that cat mature, because right now it's a kitty. It ain't even begin to roar yet, honey. Sure. It's like, meow. Bless it. Right. Bless your heart. Good luck, sweetie.
All right, next one. Hey, Candy, I'm 24. Well, her subject line says, Candy, I can't move on.
Oh.
Hey, Candy, I'm 24, and I'll try to keep this brief. I've struggled as a survivor of child sexual abuse for a long time now. A few years ago, when I first started to deal with it in counseling, I was doing stupid things for men. Had no self-respect or anything like that. Now, I'm completely different. So different that I won't let anyone in. My old counselor is the one who taught me to respect myself. And now I think I respect myself too much. That I feel threatened by men who are pursuing me. I want to be alone for once. But there's so much expectation for me to be with someone because I'm beautiful. Hearing comments like that and being asked if I'm seeing someone, even from my counselor, makes me feel like I'm still a child inside and I have failed somehow. Everyone expects me to be an adult and do adult things, get married and everything. I don't think I can manage that. I would love to be married. I have decent men pursuing me, at least 2. Am I letting my life slip by? How do I find some balance when it comes to working on me and being in a relationship? Relationships put me off. I don't like intimacy or being touched, but I would love to be married and have children. My old counselor is like a mom to me, and she always told me that I deserve that. I know I deserve good treatment, but it scares me. Even annoys me sometimes when men treat me well. Any advice would be greatly helpful. Okay, so I get the whole, oh, you're so beautiful, why don't you be nobody there? Because when I was, a lot of y'all know, if you've been with the show for a while, you know I was a victim of child molestation for years. And mine happened with my mother's youngest brother and some other people in my family. Now,
don't ever come around. I will kill you.
So for me, I was also in the point where I didn't want a relationship. I didn't want to be called pretty. I didn't want to be around people because that's what he did. He would tell me I was beautiful and I'm this and I'm that. But this is supposed to be the man that was supposed to protect me. This is my uncle. So my head was messed up because this is supposed to be my protector. And he's doing this. So it gave me a stigma. So whenever I would walk by guys and oh, you find you this, I hated it. I literally cringed. Like, I hated it. If I seen people in a crowd of guys, I would look across the street and try to avoid even going there. So I understand that part. Now, as far as you saying, at this point you're working on yourself, a relationship kind of puts you off. You don't really want that right now, that intimacy. It's because you still got some things blocked in your head. Now, don't feel like you have to go out to get a relationship right now. Do you deserve to live happily ever after? Of course. But if you know right now that you personally, you're not ready to move on because you're still working on you, that is fine. I think you said in here you're 25. Did I see that in there somewhere? Did she say her age? Am I tripping? No, you said 24. You're 24. You're fine. You do not have to jump in no relationship. Yeah. So you can use this time to work on you. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're supposed to be settled down right now. You're 24 years old, first off. Okay, so you have enough time to work on yourself, and I recommend it. Don't go out and try to get in a relationship because I know where your mind is, because I've been there. And going out and getting a relationship just because you feel like that's what you're supposed to do, when you still feel like, ill, don't touch me, you don't want that intimacy thing going on, that's not going to do nothing but cause more drama in your life. Because if you want a man and he wants to be with you in that way, and you're like, no,
he's gonna feel some kind of way.
He's gonna feel some type of way, and you're gonna make him feel unwanted, and then that's gonna be arguments. So don't do that. Don't let anybody make you feel like, especially at 24. First off, but get yourself together first, because when you're a victim of child molestation, you have a lot of fuck shit in your head. I can't even say it pretty. You have a lot of shit that goes on in your head, and it's blocked, and it messes you up. So don't. You know what you need right now. What you need is to know yourself and better yourself. Don't worry about a relationship. You're not letting your life pass you by because you don't have a man. No, girl. Stop.
You're just 24.
Stop it.
You still got time.
So I would definitely say keep going to counseling sessions and things of that nature, because it's been years, but I am still troubled by what happened to me as a child. I still have things that go on in my head. Like a lot. I'm fucked up. Like, I'll tell you, I'm fucked up. But most people who are molested are fucked up. We have issues. And a lot of them are trust issues, anxiety, especially when you have kids. I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to get worse. But that's why now you work on yourself. Get yourself together. Don't worry about no man. If you're not ready for that, that's okay. You're 24. You got plenty of time to find Prince Charming. Okay? So I'll definitely say work on you. And don't let anybody else make you feel bad that at 24 you don't have a man and a family. Work on yourself, because if you don't work on yourself and you try to move to that next step it's going to crumble. You got to have that foundation. If you try to build on foundation that's not right, the whole building's going to fall over. So fix yourself first. Absolutely.
I think that's like the greatest advice you could have ever gave her. You know, I'm very fortunate that didn't happen to me, but the fact that it has happened to my loved one has made me maybe even overprotective, even extra aggressive. And one of my biggest fears is something would happen to one of my babies and I'm not even there. And she's a grown-ass woman, and I don't even like for people to even come to her even sideways. But that's besides the point. So I can understand being in having some kind of crazy things go on because, you know, you can feel a lot of people's pain. But I can understand. I was not a child rape, but I have been through some situations. And to be honest with you, until you, like she said, until you are ready, you know, no matter who he is, he can be Prince Charming, it's not going to be right. But one thing I can say is that when you finally are able to open up to somebody that you feel that you can let in a little bit, you know, and that you're comfortable with, then you let them know what's going on so they know how to treat you. Because if you do not at least make that person who you are thinking about being with, you do not let them know this part of your history, they don't know how to love you correctly. Because you need to know. You need to know how to bake this cake. You need to know how to do it. Some needs a little bit more hotter degrees, and some people, you know, sometimes it needs to be cooked less. It all depends on the environment that you're in. So it's the same thing with cooking. The same thing is with relationships. You know, if he don't know where you're coming from, he's not going to know to take baby steps with you. You know, because you have your trigger words. You probably have trigger touches that just triggers that. So if you educate whoever it is, and make sure it's somebody that you know that is understanding and sympathetic and empathetic towards your feelings. So therefore, it can happen naturally, and you're going to want to give more of yourself to that person. But if you don't tell them nothing, if you don't tell them anything, then you always going to have some kind of issues. You always going to be fidgeting and this and other, feeling conflict. So I do continue to get your counseling, but also who you thinking about. Please let them know. I don't know if you want to go in complete detail, but you can let them know that along the lines of the just breath, so just what may have happened or whatnot, so he can know how to love you correctly so y'all can blossom. So, and I wish you well, and my prayers go out to you, and the stronger you will reveal. I promise you that, because I can see your guiding light and coming towards our way right now just through your message. You're a beautiful person, and I know you don't need love, but everybody likes a little love. And just a little love. You don't have to run that out just yet, but it's nice to have somebody to share your life with and to give love. Just make sure we're all better.
Eventually, though. Don't feel like you got to rush into it. Get yourself together.
Take your time.
All right, last question. All right, it says, we met on Jacked. He shitted on me, and now, well, I hope shitted on me means just like you shitted on me, nigga, like you know, like you fucked me over. But we don't say
on Jacked.
So I met a nigga on Jacked. His profile said he was a magic freaky bottom. When I got to his location, he met me in the driveway and seemed hella nervous. He asked me if I wanted head in the back seat of his Charger. I said yeah, and the nigga sucked me off in the car. Homie's throat game was stupendous. After about 10 minutes, I asked if we could go inside, and shit, we did. The nigga dropped his drawers in the living room and spread his fat ass all over the couch. When I went in to chew down on that shit, I smelled something that ain't smell right. I told the nigga I was so horny that I wanted to get straight to
smell it.
I wanted to get straight to fucking and skip the ass eating. I bent this nigga over and ran off in his shit, literally. After about 5 minutes of pumping, shit started gushing out everywhere, and the smell was horrific. This nigga had boo-boo, doo-doo running all down his legs, disgusting as fuck. I pulled out and the nigga said, oh shit, my bad. I washed up and left homie's crib. I didn't want to be rude as shit, so I just...
He was rude. You don't want to be rude. Go ahead. You don't want to be rude.
I washed up and left homie's crib. I didn't want to be rude as shit, so I just said thanks for the head and dip. Later on, the nigga hit me up again. I had to admit, homie had some bomb-ass head, and his ass was good as fuck until it became doo-doo falls. Anyway, the nigga said he'd make make it up to me, and long story short, we met up and fucked again. It was clean this time, but the nigga keeps blowing my phone up talking about he's got feelings for me. He tells me no nigga got good dick like I do, and that I made him so comfortable and didn't judge him after he shitted on me. And the next time we fucked, he gonna make me some crab legs and shit.
And shit. You should have enough and shit.
Because he know that's my favorite, LOL. Anyway, he just seemed like he want to move shit further in the direction. Quit using shit, bruh. In the direction of the relationship, and I don't want to be in a relationship with another nigga. I still do want to fuck through, I still do want to fuck though, cause this nigga is a cold freak and even lets me nut in his mouth. How should I tell this nigga this and let him know I just want the dome and the booty and possibly the crab legs without being rude as fuck? Because I want to still kick it, but homie is a little emotional and I don't want him to take it the wrong way.
I cannot with you people write my baby with this shit. Literally, this shit. I cannot.
This was a shitty conversation.
It really was. It's like smell-o-vision. I almost smelled it. He
oh my
broke
God,
that out. So
I know. Running down
like,
his leg and pumping out. Oh my God.
For one, me being a verse bottom, I'm a female. But I always say I'm a verse bottom too because I got gay friends, and you know when I mean verse bottom, y'all already know what that means. So the front and the back, sometimes we do both. So y'all know. But you know, I feel like for one, if you didn't already clean your intestinal tracts before you even began to even do the damn thing, that was rude. You don't never let nobody in it. Like, I'm not getting ready to give up that bottom if I did not already clean her out. Believe me. So if you don't know about an enema, it's a male douche, get one. So the fact that he knew you was coming over, and even after the hand, you said, let me go in there for 5 minutes, he still should have been courteous enough to take his ass in that bathroom and sit for a second on that toilet or whatever. I would have turned on something quick on TV until that shit bubbled up enough so you could let that shit go so you could clean your track out, you know, and you do that a couple times so the water kind of run clear. Then you go and do that. So the fact that he had no courtesy to allow you to do that, he felt that turd crowning in his ass before you even got in there. So he should have been like,
well,
no.
that sound like the runnies, because if it was a turd, it ain't gonna spew out down your leg.
Yeah, but when you have the nerve, you feel it bubbling, you start clenching your butt. You know, so I don't know if he hit a shit pocket, but but when you dish back up, you have a lot of room before your next shift come down. So that means you did not do that beforehand because it takes a while for that next cycle of the crap to come out. So he should have dushed. So I'm just telling you. So you're brave him for going back because, honey, no, hell to the no. Hell to the no. I don't do that to nobody. You know, I would never have a guy do that. I would have been ashamed. I wouldn't even wanted you back, and I would have changed everything, my name, and I would have been so embarrassed. But it was nice of you to think of his feelings, even though he didn't think of yours in the beginning, and he slightly owed you an apology card or a meal, but, you know, he polished you out with a good mushroom crowning. And you're a mighty bold one to go back into the dookie shoot again. You're a bold one. But next time, bring your own dish. That's all I can say.
All I keep saying is shit running down legs.
That's trifling.
That's the nastiest. Just shit.
Keep it as is. He's on Jack. He's not looking for a serious relationship if he's on Jack.
Well, he might have caught feelings, but here's my thing. All you gotta say is, listen, I'm not looking for. I mean, you can just say you grown. Y'all grown. I mean, you done been in shitty potholes. Like, nigga, there's nothing you can't say to this man. There's nothing you can't say.
Shitty bang bang. I'm sure is what his name is saved under his phone.
There ain't shit, literally, that you can't say to this man. Nothing.
Cause y'all been through it.
Y'all are butt buddies.
Y'all
for real.
bonded.
Through BooBooed. Okay? So, you can just tell him, listen, like, I think you cool, but I'm not, like, I'm just hooking up right now. I mean, just say it just like that. You ain't even got to go into detail. I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm just hooking up right now.
And tell me you got lockjaw because you shouldn't be eating ass. You need to find out if they douche first before you eat ass. And I believe it. I love a good ass-gasm. You know, like my new man, he moved down here this way, he's from another place or whatever, and he didn't know that the big peach is like a big ass. We the king of ass-gasms. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I feel like if you ain't eating ass, you ain't eating coochie. It should go there. But I'm not getting ready to let nobody go back there and eat if I have not cleaned out them croutons. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not as rude. So, look, you too, you need to make sure You need to ask these niggas. You doing all that. You getting head and receiving head. I'd be like, before I go down there, did you dish Sodom, Summer's Eve? Have you visited her yet? Always, you know. He needs to clean that up. You need to ask that question before you go down there. I hope you clean your chitlins before you eat them. It's crazy. I just don't get it. You know, y'all people are picky. Go to Burger King, y'all ask for no damn onions and shit. But then all of a sudden, you know, you picky with that. But you're not picky when you eat random ass. You know, gluten-free, no salt, please. I'm trying to watch my health. So be picky on what you eat, even down to body parts and ass. Tell them to dish first, and then you most gladly, you know, would do that. But it was nice of you.
He just wanted some more dome, but bruh, there ain't that much dome in the world, bruh. Not pure boo-boo. Not pure boo-boo coming down and out the leg. Jesus!
He act like he popped his cherry. Did you pop his shit bag?
Down and
That's a colostomy bag. You didn't pop his cherry. You popped his colostomy bag. You cannot pop shit bags like that. You had already have that. He should have cleaned that out. That's trifling.
That's nasty.
And I could have never. I would have never went back. You're a good soldier to went back because he has a fire his head.
No,
I would have
you
had to teach somebody.
Free. No, nigga, you were free.
Yeah, because I would
You
have
were free.
He didn't do it like that. Try it to the side. Use your neck a little bit more. Slob on it. I would have taught somebody his technique. Because I couldn't have did that again. He owe you an apology. You are so thoughtful. He said I didn't want to be rude. After all of that.
As I walked out.
As he walked out.
Shellacked the shit off of my leg. Ain't no way. Bless your heart. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can say to this man now. Like, y'all heard. Okay? Be like, look, I'm just looking to hook up. I ain't looking for nothing serious. If you can deal with that, cool. If not, I gotta keep it moving. Simple as that. Keep it real. Don't keep pulling it out, spreading it out, or dripping it down. You know? Just tell them, hell, because it is what it is. There's nothing you can't tell this shitty man. It just isn't. Okay? Okay? But all right, y'all, that's one hell of an ending to Sweet Solutions.
We always end on some shit.
Okay. Literally.
On
That's some shit.
That's some shit.
So if you would like one of your questions answered, please write into Sweet Solutions, 1, at gmail.com. Again, that's Sweet Solutions, 1, at gmail.com. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat, all that good stuff. Everything is Sweet Addictions TV, except for Snapchat, which is Candy SATV. And remember, if you are looking to get your credit repaired, please email me at candysims@gmail.com, CANDISIMS@gmail.com. Or if you're looking for a business opportunity and you're interested in being an agent, make sure to hit me up as well. And in the subject line, either put credit repair or agent, okay? And make sure to follow Cousin Patches on Instagram at Cousin Patches. Trust me, you're going to take something off her page and repost it on yours. I guarantee it. All right, babies, we out.
Smooches. Mwah.